and welcome back to my channel if you've been here before. If not, my name is Shay Ray and thanks for watching this video. So today we are going to be playing with some Colourpop products. A couple of them are going to be new, like this Sweet Talk palette here. This is their new spring palette. I really liked the peachy tones in it, and then it's got a couple of pressed glitters that I'm excited to play around with. I also got their yellow liquid eyeliner and this really pretty peachy blush here, one of their Super Shock cheeks. I haven't ever used one of the Super Shock cheeks. I did wear it in my Marvel video that I posted last time. If you guys are interested in the Ulta Beauty Marvel collection, go watch that video. But yeah, so we're just gonna hop right in. I'm gonna start by priming my eyes with the MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot. Like always, it's my favorite primer ever. A couple of these shades in here are pretty light, but I was swatching them the other day and they seem like they still might work as transition shades, so we're gonna try those out. They do have a couple of shades that are a little bit deeper that I can always deepen them up with. So I'm going to start out with, what shade is this? Dreammaker. Right here. And take that on a fluffy brush and start putting it up here really high in my crease. I'm going to try and do something a little bit softer and more romantic than I normally do. This is a pretty girly kind of palette. So even though this is a pretty light shade, I'm really appreciating the fact that it doesn't look ashy on my skin tone. I get really frustrated with a lot of palettes that, which this one didn't claim to be, but I get really frustrated with a lot of palettes that claim to be universal or whatever, and you swatch the lighter shades that one would typically use as a transition and it just looks like Ash City on your swatch. One that comes to mind is the Urban Decay Naked Reloaded palette. That is a really pretty neutral palette, but for people who are lighter than me. I swatched some of the universal shades next to a coworker of mine who's a lighter skin tone, and they look perfectly fine on her, but on me it was ashy. And the tone wasn't too different from this color right here. It was like that orangey color that's in it. So, I mean, you can't claim to be universal and then not work on most shades. I'm gonna take Meadow right here and then bring that down just a little bit lower. This is a really pretty shade. It's just a little bit deeper than Dreammaker. So it's like doing really well as a transition. I'm liking it so far. Like I said, I'm gonna keep this look pretty light. I don't think I'm gonna dip like all the way into that really dark brown color. Just wanna be light and airy and romantic, unlike any aspect of my personality whatsoever. I'm gonna try out Work It. It's that brown color. Let's see if that'll, yeah. So I like it when palettes have little shades like this Work It color here. I use them. I call them eraser shades. They're just a shade that's really close to your skin tone that you can kind of use to erase harsh edges in like the remainder of a paint pot or your primer or whatever. Oh, now we go in with Feel Free, which I feel like would be a really pretty all over the lid, like super blown out shade for me. Yeah, that's pretty. So the day I'm filming this is April 5th. And that means that there are only 9 days until the Game of Thrones premiere. And I've been waiting the better part of 2 years for this show to come back on, and I can't contain my excitement. I'm so pumped. I'm so ready. We've been rewatching it. We're about halfway done with season 6. Then we have 7, so we're gonna have to be binging our little butts off, but I just can't wait for it to come back on. I'm so excited about it. If y'all are a Game of Thrones fan, who do you want to see on the Iron Throne? That's what you should talk about. Who do you want to see on the Iron Throne? Okay, so I'm gonna mix Meadow and Dreammaker, and then I'm just gonna go like right back over the very top up here. I'm going to take, I think, Garden Date right here. And I'm going to grab just a little flat brush. And I'm gonna spray it. I'm gonna use the Milani Make It Dewy. And I just want to pop that right on the center. That's such a pretty shade. The glitters in here are really pretty. This one is a lot more golden than I think what I want to do today. So I think I'm gonna play with these 2 glitters here. This one is called Prima Drama, and then this one is Side to Side. So I'm gonna grab their flat brush, the Colourpop E3 flat brush. And I'm gonna try picking up some of the Prima Drama glitter. I don't know if I'm gonna need a glitter primer. I don't think I will, since it's a pressed glitter. Pressed glitters are usually good about just going on. Yeah, that's really pretty. It's kind of hard to grab these, but I'm not too mad at it. That's freaking stunning though, my goodness. Okay, so there's obviously a little bit of glitter fallout on my face right now. But it mostly wiped away. I'll pick up any extra specks with a makeup wipe here in a bit. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with that Side to Side, which this seems more like a glitter topper. I just want to put that on like the inner part of the eye. I really honestly and truly just bought this palette for the pressed glitters. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. Okay, I'm back. Yellow liner is pretty. I think it'll look really cool with some other different looks, but I don't think it works well with glitter, and I don't think that the yellow is gonna end up looking good with the look that I have going on right now. So we're gonna scratch that. I'm gonna go ahead and do my foundation because I don't have a Colourpop foundation. So I'll be right on camera so that I could show the Colourpop Super Shock Cheek in Get Laid. It's a really pretty, like, peachy blush here. I did wear this blush the other day and it was pretty subtle, but I liked it. I'm gonna try it with a brush today though, because I used it with a beauty sponge. Okay, so I'm not sure how you guys are going to be able to see this on camera. It is a pretty subtle blush on me. Oh my god, I have glitter all over my face. I hate having glitter on my face. Anyways, it's a pretty subtle blush on me. I don't mind that. I'm not a huge blush wearer. I've been trying to wear more, but most days I'm just not about it. So I like it. I think it's pretty. You can see it in person, but it's not super, super intense or anything. So I'm going to use this Colourpop highlighter that I have. I just bought the pan, but it's called Bay Area. It's a really pretty highlighter. It's almost like a taupey color. I don't know, but I really like this highlighter. It's one of their pressed ones, not the Super Shock formula. So I decided I wanted more blush after all. I added a little bit more of a Milani baked blush. Baked blush. Anyways, okay, so I'm going to go back in with that highlighter I used earlier, Bay Area. And I'm going to put some on my brow bone. And then we're gonna do the lower lash line. So I'm gonna go in with this color here, which I don't think I said earlier, but it's in case you missed it. It's just the initials of that, but it's in case you missed it.
Color. I think it's really pretty. It's right up my alley.
Yeah, I'm gonna go in with just like a tighter brush here. Really get in there. Okay, and then I'm gonna take that small Morphe fluffy brush I always use and take Drama Maker and go kind of across the bottom of it just to clean it up a little bit. It's kind of an eraser shade on its own. And then I'm gonna grab one of my pencil brushes, and I think I'll use Melody in the inner corner. It's this really pretty goldy color here. That's pretty. Okay, I really like this look. It's very pretty, very springy. Right, I'm going to go into my Revlon curler. I'm not gonna keep that in. Going to use this Revlon lash curler, curl my lashes. So I'm going to use the Colourpop BFF volumizing mascara in just the black colors, black on black. I do really like this mascara a lot. I think it's pretty volumizing. It's just kind of a thin formula, so I find I have to build up a little bit more than my fave Monsour Big, but that being said, it takes a lot longer for this to start to look clumpy. So I do appreciate that about it. And I really like the red version of this mascara a lot. Like, I'll usually put it on my lower lash line, but I've worn it a couple of times on my upper and lower lashes. And it's a really pretty, really vibrant red mascara, and it's something a little different. It's one of those things where people kind of be like, wait, are you wearing red mascara? That's pretty cool. So I like it. I'm sure I'll eventually try some of the other colors, but I'm on a no buy right now, which means I'm not buying anything unless I run out of it. Okay, and for lips, I'm gonna do Colourpop as well. This is the Colourpop Ultra Matte Lip in Floor. It was a Becky G collab, I think. Again, I don't really know who Becky G is, but she made really pretty lipsticks, so I bought all of them. Alrighty guys, and there you have it. There goes my full face of mostly Colourpop. I really like this Sweet Talk palette. I think it's really pretty. I think it may work a little bit better if you have a lighter skin tone. I think you'll be able to do a little bit more with it, but I'm not mad at these colors at all. The pressed glitters are really pretty. I'm excited to play with the really gold one as well. And these colors, like, even though a couple of them were pretty light, they didn't look ashy, so I can still make them work. So all in all, I do recommend that Sweet Talk palette. I know it was sold out for a little bit, but I'm sure they'll bring it back. The Super Shock blush, I'm not 100% sold on. I do think it looks better in person than it will in this video, and it is a really pretty color, so I think I'll just have to kind of play with it a little bit more. All the other Colourpop products I've used multiple times, so I already know how I feel about them. I like them. And yeah, I mean, that's really it. That's all I have to say. If you guys haven't checked out any Colourpop stuff, absolutely do. They're super affordable, and more often than not, the only problem I ever have with their stuff is a color issue. If I don't really like a color, anything like that. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up if you will. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more from me, and tell me what your favorite Colourpop product is. So thank you guys again for watching. Please subscribe again if you haven't already, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.